From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Elk Poachers City Commission seat has been filled. We had a reporter in the room, and we're going to explore who got the nod.
We're at the Boseman Hospital looking for parking, an issue many experience when coming here. I'm Heaven Van, and today we'll be looking at possible plans to expand Boseman Health.
Well, some Republicans are dropping out of the race for president, with some third-party candidates jumping in. We're going to explore this wave of revived interest in a third option.
Hey, did you know the biggest single-day food drive occurs here in Butte, and organizers plan to make it even bigger?
Alrighty, it is 6:30 on this Wednesday edition of Montana This Morning. Jay McDonald and Matt Elwell with you. Matt, how's the week treating you so far?
It's really dawning on me how quickly we're rounding out November, heading into December.
I mean, December 1st, Friday. It's just crazy to even imagine.
Looks like the temperatures once again on the cooler side as we're starting the morning. It's not cold necessarily, but definitely chilly. 9 degrees in Belgrade, 11 degrees in Butte. Good luck getting the kids to wear that heavier coat.
Yep. They may go to school with it, but if they come back with it.
Nobody listens to me when I do that in my house. Looks like we're seeing a few passing clouds this morning. Really not a big issue. It is bright as we're starting the morning. Daytime highs near the 40-degree mark for today. Some of the latest model data indicates that we could see some snow as we head into the weekend. I'm going to talk more about the timing on that and what to expect in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Now, new this half hour, Tuesday night, Bozeman city leaders picked Douglas Fisher to fill Elk Poachers' seat in the city commission. Now, Douglas Fisher took the oath of office Tuesday night after the city leaders heard from 19 applicants out of the 20 that applied to the position. Fisher won in a 4-0 vote. He is currently finishing his term as Bozeman School Board trustee. Bozeman residents voiced their support for the applicants. However, there was some frustration from some residents about the process being an appointment. State law requires the commission to fill a vacancy. Fisher's first official meeting will be next Tuesday. And our top story this half hour, Boseman Health has a new expansion plan that includes to provide better parking and health services in the future. MTN's Heaven Van has the details.
Parking at the Boseman Hospital can be a pain, but new plans to expand might be the solution. Callie Cuiava of Boseman Health says the city required the hospital to submit a new master plan, the last one being from 2006.
So the city requires us to send that to them to show them what a potential future building state could look like on this campus.
Looking at the master plan, you can see that development is separated into phases. The first one containing ideas to improve employee parking and bring the law into compliance with city code.
Yes, we're doing this to comply with what the city requires of us, but really the number one reason why we do this is to set a vision so that we can ensure that we have ongoing access of essential healthcare services.
Future phases include expanding emergency care and adding a parking garage as the needs of the community continue to grow.
We do an annual community health needs assessment to see what services does the community feel like they need. And then we look at the volumes of patients that we're seeing and make a decision on where to best invest.
City planning meetings for this project are set to begin in 2024. In Bozeman, Heaven Van, MTN News.
And Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks is asking the public for help finding information on 4 bull elk that were poached near Anaconda. The animals were killed between Sunday, November 18th and Saturday, November 19th. Now, the incident happened on the Uland Ranch and Arco Block Management area near Anaconda. Only the heads and back straps were taken from the elk that were killed in close proximity to each other. The remainder of the animals were left to waste. Now, you can visit the Tip Mont webpage to make a report, or you can call the FWP Violation Reporting Hotline at 1-800-TIP-MONT or 1-800-847-6668. Anyone who reports information may be eligible for a cash reward of up to $1,000. And battling blazes and saving homes Monday night in East Boulder. Around 30 minutes south of Big Timber, a large fire broke out, threatening homes and ranch lands. But this isn't a story of tragedy. It's one of a community coming together in terrifying times. MTN's Kelsey Boggs spoke with homeowners in the area about how they bonded together to fight that fire.
There's been a lot of accusations made about Superintendent Teresa Keels and Lame Deer over the past week. And while many questions still remain, a deeper dive into her past has brought up more concerns, and that's brought the community a call to action.
So did you mace the child?
That's the question many Lame Deer parents are asking. This after the grandparents and legal guardians of a 12-year-old girl alleged she was sprayed with some kind of aerosol on the playground last week.
We send our kids to school for them to be safe. And this happens?
The girl's family says she was maced by Superintendent Teresa Keels. Keels confirms there was an incident of some kind, but tells MTN allegations that a student was maced are flat out false.
The board's legal counsel has directed me not to speak about it.
She really wasn't truthful to these people, because that's what she does. She hides behind a school attorney or whoever it is.
That's the student's grandfather, Ambrose Seminole. He's among the many now calling for change.
That's the only way you're going to calm these people down. She needs to go.
In her zeal to create change, and I feel like she bypassed the most important thing, which is relational connection.
Former school district HR employee TJ Altacruz says the way Keels interacted with employees when she first got the job was shocking.
There was a couple things that were like, wow, did that just happen?
Altacruz was among a list of at least 4 employees who chose to leave the school, while his wife opted to not sign a new contract with the school because of the disrespect she'd seen to her culture as a Northern Cheyenne woman.
And if you disrespect our elders and our children, it's like, what are we left to do?
According to Keels' LinkedIn profile, her past stints as an administrator were brief. Her most recent was less than a year at Joliet before resigning. Before that, her contract was not renewed at Gallatin Gateway. And before she came to Montana, she was the principal at a school in Texas, involved in a lawsuit for covering up the sexual assault of a 4-year-old.
I came here deliberately because I care about what happens to the children in this district.
At Monday's meeting, Keels addressed the concerns about safety and said that a private investigator is looking into this latest incident. Looking for the truth many are desperate to hear.
I know the truth. Whatever happens, happens, you know, but as long as my granddaughter gets justice.
In Lame Deer, Charlie Kleps, MTN News.
Now on the national scene, while most of the attention for the 2024 election is focused on President Biden and the Republican primary, they're not the only ones running for president. Scripps News congressional correspondent Stephanie Liebergen digs into those third-party candidates and the impact they could have on the election.
In the past few weeks, we've seen Republican candidates drop out of the race for president, and meanwhile, third-party folks are jumping in. So is the U.S. ready to seriously consider a third-party candidate for the White House? From Cornel West and Jill Stein to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and a possible no-labels unity ticket, there is growing attention on third-party candidates running for president. And experts say that comes from growing frustration over the major party options.
There is a wide swath of independent and young voters, including many voters of color, who want to be extricated from this geriatric showdown that the country is hurtling towards between Trump and Biden.
Past campaign cycles have shown that as election day gets closer, support for alternate candidates usually wanes. In part because the Electoral College system just isn't equipped to give independent candidates a realistic shot.
We have so many lopsidedly red states and so many lopsided blue states. It's really difficult for any third-party candidate to poll with anything close to a majority of Electoral College votes across a very tilted battleground. If this were a popular vote scenario, it might be a different calculation, but that's not the system we have.
A third-party candidate has never come close to winning the White House, but their appearance on the ballot can impact who does win, especially in elections with slim margins.
This election might be most analogous to 2016 in the sense that voters are broadly dissatisfied with the major party choices in front of them. Jill Stein's vote tally in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin exceeded Trump's margin over Hillary Clinton in that election.
With the election just under a year away, the Cook Political Report rates just 4 states as toss-ups for the presidential race: Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. All 4 of those states were key battlegrounds in 2020, where it was only a slim margin that gave the win to President Biden. Stephanie Liebergen, Scripps News, Washington.
Now this next story is all about keeping the drive alive. MTN's John Amy tells us about a food drive in Butte that's been an annual tradition for 35 years.
Well, the storeroom of the Butte Emergency Food Bank is pretty quiet and empty right now. But in a few days, there's going to be hundreds of volunteers and hopefully thousands upon thousands of pounds of donated food for the annual Thompson Family Food Drive. Now, those involved in this event like to describe it this way.
We like to call it organized chaos.
It's organized chaos.
It's just organized chaos.
The chaos started 35 years ago when the former Thompson's Distributing started going door to door collecting food for the food bank in Butte. The drive gets bigger every year.
I think people in Butte understand the need, and Butte looks out for their neighbors. They always have. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think we could do this in any other community in Montana. Butte people are exceptionally good at helping out their neighbors.
Thompson's Distributing sold in 2018, but they wanted to keep the drive alive and partnered with Harrington Pepsi to continue the tradition.
It was a no-brainer. It's a legendary tradition in Butte, the Thompson Family Food Drive, and we wanted to help keep it going.
People are asked to leave non-perishable food items on their front porch, and volunteers with the Butte 1590 Search and Rescue and volunteer fire departments will collect the food, and it will go directly to the food bank. Last year, they collected more than $56,000 in cash and more than 80,000 pounds of food.
What you're seeing here is an empty space right now, but come Saturday, this is going to be the most amazing thing you see. You have husband and wife, you have mothers and daughters, you have parents, grandparents coming on in and working together, and it's just kind of a joyful time for all the families to get together here and just work.
The event is Saturday, December 2nd. People should leave food on their porch before 10 that morning. Checks can also be made out to the Butte Emergency Food Bank. In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
Thank you very much, John. Now we're going to take a short break here on Montana This Morning, but when we come back, holiday job scams are front and center right now, so many Americans look to pick up a little extra work. We have the tips to keep you safe coming up.
I'm John Matteries, checking the online job postings for some extra work around the holidays. A warning about some of the scams that may target you coming up.